Campus This Week.
Hi everyone, welcome to episode 83 of Campus This Week. I am Arjani from English Department Sonada 5th semester, anchoring for Campus This Week for Radio Salesian 90.8 FM. This show is brought to you by Salesian Youth Movement, Shiveyan Kolkata, Marching with Hope. Siliguri, digital book launch and memorial lecture marks National Press Day. Garima Agarwal of Mass Communication first semester reports.
The National Press Day events on 16th November 2022 began with the digital release of the coffee-table book on Livelihood on the Street by Vice Principal of Arts, HOD of Mass Communication Department, University of North Bengal, Mr. Subhrajit Kundu delivered the memorial lecture in honor of late Mr. Vibhuthi Das, Assistant Professor of Mass Communication at Salesian College, Siliguri. The speaker discussed media freedom on 75th Independence Day of India under four phases: Nehruvian, 1950s, Emergency, 1975s, Liberalization, Privatization and Globalization, 1990s, and Corporate, 2000s. The session was lively and interactive, during which students argued for and against whether India should have a separate press law, or answered questions on whose press, whose freedom, and whose expression. The event concluded with HOD Mass Communication Mr. Ravi Bhushan Singh giving the vote of thanks.
Garima Agrawal reporting.
Thought for the day during live shows every hour on the hour from 8 am to 2 pm.
From Monday to Friday.
Be inspired by thought-provoking 1-minute presentations in English and Nepali languages.
By Salesian College students.
Starting from 8 December 2022, Radio Salesian's 7th Foundation Day.
Brought to you by Mass Communication and Journalism Department, Salesian College, Siliguri and Sonada.
Siliguri, alumni hold free health checkup camp for underprivileged people. Executive Member Elma Zarin reports.
Event heads of Gift of Smile program organized a free health checkup camp in collaboration with Lions Club of Siliguri Sargam on 19th November 2022. Doctors in attendance were Dr. Ravi Shankar Agarwal, consultant physician, and Dr. Nimisha Agarwal. The camp consisted of general checkup, dental checkup, and diabetic monitoring. The doctors not only examined students, faculty, members, and staff but also gave valuable insights on maintaining a healthy lifestyle. All the children and parents who visited the camp got free health checkup and food packets with juice. Camp concluded with Lions Club members and doctors being felicitated by event heads with mementos.
Sonada, Mass Communication first semester visits Siliguri campus and two media houses. Pragya Ekka Mass Comm first semester reports.
The students of Mass Communication and Journalism first semester paid a visit to Siliguri campus and two media houses on 16th of November 2022. First, the students attended the memorial lecture of late Mr. Vibhuthi Das by Head of Mass Communication and Journalism Department, University of North Bengal, Mr. Subhrajit Kundu. Mr. Vibhuthi Das, Assistant Professor of Mass Communication and Journalism Department at Siliguri campus, died of COVID in 2020. After the lecture, the students moved on to Soundflix studio owned by sound engineer Mr. Subranil Kundu. Soundflix is a recording and rehearsal facility featuring two distinct studios with state-of-the-art equipments and instruments. Another sound engineer, Mr. Debo Sanyal, explained to students how different microphones and sound systems work. Students then visited Khabar Samay, Siliguri's latest digital television channel. They had a fruitful interactive session with the CEO, Mr. Sanjay Sarma, himself a journalist.
Siliguri, lecture on Ordinary Wedding Shuns Cross-Culture Moorings, Provokes Social Compulsions. Joyce Adelene Kemper of the Department of Sociology first semester reports.
The Department of Sociology, Salesian College, Siliguri, in collaboration with IQAC, organized a special lecture on an ordinary wedding on 18th November 2022. Principal Secretary of Undergraduate Council, University of North Bengal, Dr. Nupur Das was the presenter. Dr. Das was accompanied by University Medical Officer Dr. Zakia Banu, Scientific Officer from Department of Chemistry Dr. Prashnamita Das Gupta, and Scientific Research Officer Dr. Tamal Sarkar. Some 140 students and 13 faculty members from departments of English, Psychology, Social Work, Mass Communication and Journalism, and Sociology attended. Dr. Nupur Das shared her reflection on the experience of her son's wedding held last month. Her son, Nikon Das, was a former faculty member of Salesian College, Siliguri. The wedding event was an attempt to make the day for the couple memorable and incorporate the idea of an eco-friendly and sustainable wedding. She also mentioned that in the process of planning the wedding, she made sure that all items for decoration and gift items were bought from local craftsmen in Kalimpong, Mirik, Ranchi, and Kathmandu directly. The wedding was an integration of both bride's and groom's culture, Bengali and Nepali. HOD of Sociology, Assistant Professor Pratishta Diwan, gave concluding remarks and vote of thanks.
Joyce Adelene Kemper reporting. Siliguri, Commerce Department holds Stimulation of Business and Corporate Environment. Pragya Adhikari of Mass Communication first semester reports.
Commerce Department organized Conasenza, the annual event focusing on simulation of business and corporate environment on 14th and 15th November 2022. There were a total of 9 events for 8 teams involving 112 students. The fest commenced through auction and online pre-task from 10th November. The event started from 9 a.m. on 14th November with an opening ceremony in the Marengo Hall. All the events of both the days were carried out at different venues of the college simultaneously. The fest ended with a closing ceremony on 15th November at 5 p.m. There were a total of 8 teams named after planets. Team Uranus secured the first position, thus winning Conasenza 2022.
Pragya Adhikari reporting. Siliguri, annual sports event gets record participation of students and faculty. Shiveyan Pariyar of Mass Communication first semester reports.
On the 11th of November, Salesian College Siliguri campus organized the annual sports meet. The chief guest of the day was Vice Chancellor Om Prakash Mishra of the North Bengal University and the Darjeeling Hill University, who was escorted to the ground by NCC cadets. The hosting of flag was shared by Father Principal Professor Joyce Adelene and an honored chief guest, followed by a speech by a respected father and a special announcement made by the chief guest. The annual sports meet was declared open with the lighting of torch conducted by our captains of our sports team respectively. With great zeal and enthusiasm in the air, the first event of the day took off. The main highlight was an amusing display of freestyle football by Mr. Satya Kiran Pana, which geared up the audience. The events ended with the 1500 meters track race and the relay race. For the closing ceremony, Father Elboto was welcome to join us. The winners of the event were presented their awards by Father C.M. Paul, Vice Principal of Science Deanery. Ultimately, the annual sports meet came to an end with a vote of thanks by Miss Rajeshri Saha, Student Council President of Science Deanery.
Shiveyan Pariyar reporting. Siliguri, Salesian Open marathon draws runners from North Bengal and Kolkata. Vibhuthi Banerjee of Mass Communication first semester reports.
Salesian College Siliguri campus organized an open marathon on the 14th of November 2022. NSS Unit 2 organized it in collaboration with NCC and Sports Association. The theme for the event was Run for Her, and the motive behind it was to promote girl-child education. It comprised the male and the female categories. A bikers rally was also organized alongside. A medical team and an ambulance were arranged in case of emergency. Following the 5 a.m. reporting time, participants began collecting their t-shirts and numbers for the marathon from the college registration desk. The event was a success with 106 participants taking part from different places. All the participants were welcomed and addressed by Father Professor Joyce Adelene, Principal and Rector, who gave a short introduction about the history and tradition of marathons. After the speech, all the participants were requested to gather in front of the college entrance. The marathon commenced at 6 am. For the male category, it was a 12-kilometer track starting from college, covering Don Bosco Moor, Check Post, Mallaguri and Sevak Moor before returning back to the college campus. For the female category, it was a 7-kilometer track covering Don Bosco Moor, Bhanu Nagar and Vishal Cinema Hall before returning to college campus at 8 am. At specific checkpoints, the participants were provided with refreshments. The event concluded with a vote of thanks by Ms. Shraddha Sharma, Assistant Professor, Department of Commerce Management and Vocational Studies.
Vibhuthi Banerjee reporting. Photo of the week: Principal Professor Father George Tatadil being felicitated as a member of NAC peer team visit to Dr. Bhimram Ambedkar Government College, Rajasthan on 17th of November 2022. Those are the latest news from campus this week. This show was brought to you by Salesian Youth Movement, SYM Kolkata, Marching with Hope. Enjoy the rest of your day.